So now, after watching my videos and after scrolling through thousands of YouTube videos on how to get admission in Germany and how to get a German university, you have came to right place to know how to get a job in Germany, especially a part-time job. In today's world, it's really difficult to survive with just the loan amount which we get. And today's video is collaboration with GyanDhan, on which later in this video. So as we know, like after watching my videos or my fellow YouTube friends videos, you might be wondering like how do we survive here in Germany. We basically have a part-time job. Mostly it's a technical or non-technical job. So what is difference between a technical and a non-technical part-time job? So non-technical part-time jobs involves everything related to some odd jobs, such as working in a restaurant, working in a warehouse, working in some student assistant place, like which is non-technical, and some other things. Whereas a technical jobs are like working student or a student assistant in your university. Now you know the two types of part-time job. We will look why is a part-time job important to us. Many of the people in Germany come with a loan or some personal savings from their parents or their own previous jobs, but here in Germany it's really difficult to survive if you don't have a part-time job. Here you need at least about 800 to 900 euros per month to survive or to live a good life as a student. So part-time is necessary for getting a comfortable life here in Germany. Some of the help which part-time provides is like a financial freedom, living independently, enjoying the European trips, and obviously you earn your own money, so you can spend it on shoes, maybe laptop, maybe a phone, or many different things. You are basically an independent adulthood individual who just spends money. Now I would like to share like what part-time do I do. In my first part-time job, I work in a warehouse where I usually get 48 hours, and the hourly rate for that part-time job is around 13.5 euros. The second part-time job, which is a HiWi job. Now what is a HiWi job? HiWi job is a student assistant job. I am a student assistant in videography team, because if you have some skills, don't let them go to the waste. So I love videography, I love photography, and I do also have some editing skills. So I applied for a HiWi job in my university, which is RPTU. It's important to have some skills which will be beneficial for you. Like now some of my friends used to say, why do you photograph in the college event or something like that. So I usually have an answer to that, like any skill which you like to do doesn't go to waste. Here in foreign country or any country, like if you have a skill, you are getting paid for that skill. Basically I get 12 hours a week from my main part-time job and around 3 hours a week, which is not that great, but I get 3 hours a week in my HiWi job, which is the university has more pay compared to some minimum wage jobs. In my university I get 15 euros per hour. Now you might be wondering, how do you apply for these part-time jobs? There are some obvious answers. There are some job portals, website of the companies, then there is website of the university, and last but not the least, some referrals. Here in Germany or any foreign country, you need to have some connections. You can have some acquaintance, such as your friend who used to work in some company who will refer you. This referral will get you a job. Please don't consider referral as unfair advantage, because it is an unfair advantage that you speak better and you have a good communication skills. So nothing to be ashamed of getting a referral in a company. You just need to talk. Before we continue, a quick word from today's sponsor, GyanDhan. So why GyanDhan? GyanDhan is not just a loan agitator. They have built a full end-to-end digital platform that thousands of students already trust. In fact, they have facilitated over 25,000 education loans with more than 8 crores disbursed so far. That's huge. Plus, they are partnered with 15 plus banks, NBFC, SBI, Axis Bank, ICICI, Credila, and even international lenders like Prodigy and Empower. Because of this wide network, students get 40 to 50 lakh unsecured location loan at a competitive rate around 8.85% and even higher amounts through NBFC or collateral backed option. And if you are worried about the timeline, GyanDhan offers a super fast loan process, 5 to 7 days with NBFC and 8 to 15 days from major banks. You also get a doorstop document pickup and real-time dashboard to track every step of your loan without running from branch to branch. Now here's a part 1 I found most useful. Their free loan eligibility checker. It takes less than 2 minutes. You can enter your country, university, course, test score and co-applicant details and instantly get custom conditionally approved loan range plus your estimated EMI. And within 24 hours, their team will get in touch to guide you personally. If you are applying for the spring or fall, do yourself a favor. Check your loan eligibility with the link in my description. Now let's discuss about some market scenarios. As you have heard, in Germany it's difficult to get a technical job, even a part-time job. If we go on a micro scale, we can see some people obviously get a technical job. I know they stick to a part-time job which doesn't create any vacancies. Suppose a person is working in a restaurant and he is a student who just finished his masters and he gets a technical full-time job. Then the person who just came to Germany and is willing to do a part-time job can apply or can visit any restaurant or any website and just apply for that job. This vacancy created by the previous student will help other students to get a vacancy in the part-time job. If there is a backlash in technical jobs, obviously the student who is doing the part-time job will stick to it, because if he leaves the part-time job and go on a straight job hunt, it will be a disaster. I know it's not easy to get a part-time job in this scenario, but we have to do things which are necessary. My personal take on this is like, if you don't apply, you won't get a job. It's a numbers game and people get disheartened and stop their job applications. But to be honest, every job, every mail you send to a company, every mail you send to a professor, every unfortunate mail have something greater hidden in it. Your destiny will take you to the job which is best suitable for you. So I will suggest you guys to not lose hope or stop applying for a job unless you get a job. The most important thing personally I think is making connections or making some good friends who will push you to apply for jobs, who will help you get a referral, who will, I don't know, motivate you to apply for a job is really important. If you are an anti-social loner, then it's difficult to get a job. Even if you have a good technical skill, a good communication skill, being a loner won't help you get a job. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video.